Hi, thank you and congratulations. The One Day Diet is designed to help you take control of your weight and health for life. First, let's discuss the word diet. It is just a word and it simply means what you eat. The Webster's Dictionary definition is the kinds of food that a person, animal, or community habitually eats. That's all it is. It's no big deal. So when somebody says, "Oh, I don't go on a diet," we're always on a diet. Because we habitually eat things, whether we realize it or not. We have good diets, bad diets, diets to gain weight, and uh, so on and so forth. Now, I call it the One Day Diet because I want you to focus on what you eat and your health one day at a time. Now, the reason why diets work initially is because they give you a plan to follow. Atkins, Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, South Beach diet, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They tell you what to eat. Now, is that sustainable? Are you going to do it forever? So initially, that's why it works, because it's a plan. They give you a plan. They tell you what to do. Now, the reason why they ultimately fail is because you are being told what to do, and when you reach a goal, you go back to your old habits. So the goal here is to form good habits, have a base foundation, then do what you have to do to lose the weight. And then when you're done, you go back to those habits where you're maintaining your weight. And how do we do that? That you have to personalize your plan and do it in a way to make permanent lifestyle changes. Now, the One Day Diet, as I said, focuses on being successful one day at a time and on 9 fundamentals. Now, these are the 9 fundamentals that I came up with that I just think they're absolute. I found them in any diet, any pills you take, anybody's going to tell you the same thing. Except for maybe number 1, but it's the most important. You need to become familiar with your plan because it's your plan, so you have to be familiar with it. You need to visualize. You need to be able to see yourself as this healthy person, and you need to expect to become this person. You need to stretch, exercise, watch your calorie intake, get proper nutrition, proper protein, water, sleep, and track your results. Now, again, back on number 1. Your mind is the biggest obstacle that you have is your mind. So one of the tricks is once you see yourself, once you visualize yourself as this healthy person, you will start doing and acting like a healthy person does. We all know what to do. It's just a matter of getting there. So this is why this is so crucial. A lot of times we lose the weight and we can't believe it. We can't believe we've gotten there. We still, in our mind's eye, we still see ourselves as that overweight, unhealthy person. So what happens is your your mind takes you back to that place. So we've got to change that. We've got to change the complete mindset. Now the rest of these are just fundamentals, but we don't do them. I mean, if you don't exercise, you still have to stretch. Most injuries come from tight muscles. You have to stretch. Do a little research. Google some different stretches or stretching for back. I just see so many people that don't even play sports and do exercise, but have so many injuries because they're not properly stretching. Exercise exercise is really the only way to boost your metabolism. But exercise is not so much to lose weight. You can lose weight without exercising, but if you want to be fit and healthy and not have physical problems, even if you're sitting at a desk, you need to have strong muscles. You have to build your muscles. You have to strengthen them to hold your skeleton up. We were designed to be hunters and gatherers, and our bodies haven't evolved that far to where we can sustain a sedentary lifestyle. So many people have so many aches and pains just because they don't simply move their body and strengthen their muscles. Portion control, this is probably one of my biggest problems. And once you start keeping track of your calories, watching what you eat, then you'll start to be in control, and you'll know when you can have a little bit more and when you should do less. And that's what this is all about you being in control. Proper nutrition, there are empty calories. You can watch your calories, but still not get the proper nutrition that your body needs. I drink a shake every day. I get the most of the nutrition that I need, but I still try to get some raw or cooked vegetables or fruits in there as well for my digestive system. But between some of the things that I drink, some of the healthy things I drink, the shake, and some of my eating habits, that allows me to eat pizza, nachos, and eat some of the other things that I love. Because I love to eat, and that's just something I've come to realize, and I just have to work around it. Protein, a lot of us don't get the proper amount of protein. So this is something that I want you to keep an eye on, but it will give us an idea. If you start to struggle in losing weight, a lot of times you're not getting enough protein, and that's why. So this is why we have to keep an eye on it. Water, 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 water. You have to get the water. It's the best way to fill yourself. Drink some water before you eat. That will allow you to digest your food better. Drink water afterwards. This helps you feel full. It helps keep your alkaline, the acid down. Helps you keep your body alkaline. We all know the benefits of drinking water. Sleep. I can't stress enough how important it is to get a good night's sleep. That was one of my obstacles in losing weight, and it made a huge difference once I started sleeping through the night and getting a full night's rest. Tracking your results. Here's another one that people say, "Oh, don't say, throw the scale away. Don't watch the scale." The scale is your best friend. The scale is a tool. That's it. It will not lie to you. The thing is, there's a couple of variables here. The one main variable is your metabolism. You've got Fitbit, you've got Runkeeper, you've got all these things that tell you basically how many calories you're burning, but everybody's different, so you really don't know. Now, the control that we have is the calories that we're taking in. We can fairly trust that the calorie content of whatever's on the package, or whatever Google says the calories are in an item, is accurate. The other thing is the scale. You know how much you weigh by the scale. Period. End of story. So if you eat so many calories in a day and you weigh yourself, then the only other variable is the exercise. And after tracking your results, you will know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, of how the exercise works for your body, how your metabolism is. Excuse me. Basically, it's 3,500 calories equals a pound. But let's not get hung up on that. So, let's see. Let's get the one-day diet up here. Here's your personal plan. Now, I've already filled this one out to save some time, but actually, okay. The green areas, when you get yours, it'll be blank. The green areas will be blank, and you have to fill those in. Once you put your age in, it will tabulate your heart rate. The target heart rate is not super important unless we're starting to have issues with losing some weight. I want you to exercise. I want you to get an exercise routine that you can keep up with, one that you like. But if we start having issues with losing the weight, we have to look at our exercise routine and make sure that we're getting our heart rate up. And we can go into more detail about that. I track my heart rate in the beginning, because sometimes you can go over your target heart rate, which starts to shut the body down, and it'll shut your metabolism down. So you don't want to overexert yourself. The calories here, I put in 2,000 because the basic, when you do a calorie, when you look at calories on the package, it's all based off of a 2,000 a day calorie diet, and you know you can adjust from there. You don't want to go below 1,500, and if you and you can go more. It depends on your metabolism. The weight, once you put when yours comes, it's going to have 0, but once you put your weight in here, the amount of protein you need to take in is based off of your weight. So for my weight, I need to take in 96 grams of calories. If I'm trying to build muscle, and I'm doing more strenuous exercise, I need to take in more grams of protein. And again, it's not super important unless you'll probably get the protein that you need. But if you're starting to see yourself struggle with losing weight, that's one of the areas that we can look at to make sure that you're getting the proper amount of protein. Now, as far as, and again, here, this is going to be blank. So the day that you start, whatever day it is, and let's say, okay, for example, today is May 11th. So let's say you want to start Monday. Now, Monday would be day 0, which this coming Monday is May the 15th. So you would get up on Monday, day 0, weigh yourself first thing in the morning, put whatever that is there. Here, I just put I want you to put your goal weight where you want to be when you're said and done. Where you would feel comfortable with for the rest of your life. Whatever it is. It might not be the weight that's going to be here, but your ultimate goal. Now, this is based off of 10 pounds in 30 days. So it's going to track 1/3 of a pound every day. So once you print this out, you will write down your actual weight. So if you start on Monday, you're going to start off with your weight there. You can fill this out. You'll know what you're going to eat for the day, and you exercise. And then on Tuesday, the 16th, you'll put down your weight. You have to weigh the same time every day. I recommend first thing in the morning. And this will help you keep track of where you should be. Now, this is my basic menu, diet, if you will, for when I'm trying to lose weight. Now, I've gotten myself, I didn't do this in the very beginning. I didn't start off drinking wheatgrass with fiber and apple vinegar and lemon. That all built up over time. I had the worst habits. I had the worst diet. I was drinking Mountain Dew. I had all kinds of bad habits. I also drink green tea with honey. Actual honey, I pour it in there, and coconut oil. And I actually put goji berries in it. You know what? I didn't check to see if goji berries actually have calories in it. But that's basically around 130 calories. My shakes, my basic shake is 120 calories, I believe, with, I use almond milk. That's just plain. I put spinach in it. I put a banana in it. I put some strawberries. Sometimes I make cheesecake shakes. I'll make Reese Cup peanut butter shakes, and they get up to around 395 in calories. And I like them. They're good. That's why I do it. And it has about 30 grams protein. For lunch, sometimes I do chicken. Now, this is all suggestions for yourself. The main thing is the calories. You want to look at the calories that you're taking in, and you want to give yourself a time so you can try and stay on track. Because remember, if you were on any other diet, if you were on Jenny Craig or whatever, you would follow this to the T. So, like for example, for dinner, I've got tuna, salad, chicken. So I pick one. Just as long as whatever you eat adds up to 400 calories, or whatever you decide at that time. It's up to you. This is where you're going to have to put in a little bit of work because you have to be in control. Now I've got mine down to 1,800 calories and 111 grams of protein. So if I do my normal exercise routine, and here I either work out, I don't do all of these, but I pick one of them. or sometimes I do two. A workout, lift. I do T25 with Sean T. I ride my bike or I run. Another program, metabolic aftershock, or I ride my elliptical. These are all suggestions. Again, you want to get to where you know how to maintain your weight, and then you'll know, I just need to exercise more or take in fewer calories. It really comes down to being that simple. It's just a matter of doing it. And that's why number one is so important. To read your plan, to get this embedded in your mind, to visualize and expect it to happen. So, and then I've got a spot here where you can you can do your measurements so you can see how many inches you're losing. If you goof this thing up, just you can go here and print out another one. Any updates I make to these will be here. I don't know. I've changed this. I've tweaked this so many times to bring it down just to the basic fundamentals because I know it's difficult, but it takes some work. Here's the thing, though. After 30 days, this won't be so much work. It'll be embedded in your mind, and it'll be easier to do, and it'll just come naturally. It won't seem so difficult. When I first started losing weight, it was like I was losing weight just so I could go have that dinner or whatever. Now it's just like I have that dinner whenever I want. I'm just more cautious of what I eat and try not to overeat. But as you can see, I did. I fell off the wagon. I was down to 205, and I got back up to 240. And I think part of it was subconsciously. I didn't feel like I could go on this journey with you unless I was actually on the journey. So that's my excuse for getting back up to 240 because I'm going to go on this journey with you, and we're going to do this together. So if you have any questions, reach out. The best thing I can do is tell you to go to the fan page, like the fan page, theonedaydiet.com. That's where I'm going to post all my videos and help you stay on track. One of the other things to do with this is to be vocal. Accountability, and that's how I ultimately got down to 205 was accountability. I did a video every day of my weight loss. So if you want to do it, take a picture of the scale every day and post it on the fan page. Be accountable. Let everybody see what you're doing. It's so easy to stop, and it's so easy to say I'm not going to do it, but hold yourself accountable. It's a third of a pound of a day. It's not that much. It's 10 pounds in a month. You can do this. You have to do it. You have to do it for your health. Get off some of those medications. I'm telling you, if you have any, I dropped my blood pressure. I was borderline with high blood pressure or high blood sugar in my blood. I mean, I was poking my finger each day to check my blood sugar. I had a little cuff to check my blood pressure. Your weight is the first thing. So many of us are so overweight. We made so many excuses, but you're ready. You're here now. You spent this time with me. You've gone this far. Let's do it. I'll help you fill this out if you need to. If you have any questions, if you need calorie content, Google it. Click here for if you need to know what the calories are of a strawberry, a banana, an egg, or whatever. You need to know. You don't need Jenny Craig to tell you. You don't need somebody else to tell you. You need to be in control so you'll have the confidence to go travel and go out to eat and do whatever you want, whenever you want, because you're in control.